That brow's pretty fleek, isn't it? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I'm going to show you what it looks like on my skin. I'm going to talk about it, give my little 2 cents on what I think about the product. So if you're interested in knowing, please keep on watching. Oh, so I already did my eyebrows off camera, and before I put on foundation, I really like to put on this Pure Get a Lift facial cream. One of the things that I really love about this is the packaging. It has such a beautiful bottle that it comes in. I really love it. Look how pretty. So now for the star of the show, we have the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I have it in the shade Rose Ivory because I thought that would match my skin tone the best. So let's open it up. So I have it in the shade 364C Rose Ivory. When you take it off, it has this little, how do you even call it? This little, I don't know. You see it, but I don't know what to feel about it. I do like that you can just put it on your face like this, but it's not really that hygienic. I really like foundations with a pump more, but we'll work with it. So we'll just put some, I'm gonna put a pretty generous amount on my face. Just see if it works or not. Okay, so now that we look ridiculous, let's blend it out using the Beauty Blender. Let's appreciate how clean this Beauty Blender is. I have really been trying to get it as clean as I could get it, and I finally got it to be, I think, you know, fully clean. So yeah, let's make it dirty again. So right off the bat, I feel like it really matches my skin tone. So I'm really happy that I picked the right shade for my skin. But I am having a little trouble blending it out because it just gives me these little stripes that I can't really blend. The coverage is really sheer. As you can see, my redness is still going on, so I'm going to build it up later, but let's first blend out the rest. Okay, so we blended that out. This is the best I can do with the blending. As you can see, it is really sheer. I really have a lot more redness. I don't mind with foundations that you can still see my redness because I know at like after a few hours it will show anyways, and you know that's me, so I don't really care about it. But I do feel like the coverage is not really where I want it to be, so I'm going to put on just a little more, especially on the cheeks, and see if we can build it up. So this is with an extra bit of a layer on my cheeks. I do feel like it didn't blend out that nicely. Like as you can see here, it looks a bit, I don't know, it looks a bit patchy. But the coverage is buildable. You can't, I have really bad lighting here, but as you can see, the coverage is a little better. I don't mind, like I said, a little redness. It's fine with me. But yeah. I just quickly wanted to mention that this foundation has a bit of a weird smell. It has a bit of a chemical smell. It's not like really bad, but I just wanted to throw it out there that it has a bit of a weird scent to it. So now we'll just quickly do the rest of my makeup off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just quickly wanted to show you guys what my foundation looks like when I try to blend out my concealer. Come on, focus. You see what it's doing? Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If it's the foundation, it just doesn't take any concealer because I've tried several concealers, but look what it does to my foundation. It just basically wipes it away. and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but this is what happens with every concealer that I use so far on this foundation. Alright, so I just finished the rest of my makeup. As you saw, I was really having a hard time with, you know, bouncing out my concealer. My foundation would just move around, and I've had this with, I have an Essence concealer, I have an LA Girl concealer, I have an MUA concealer. I have a lot of different concealers, and I've used all of them because I've probably been using this foundation like 6 or 7 times, so I feel like I can have like quite an opinion about it now, because if it was a first impression, it maybe would be the concealer I use. But I know that it's with every concealer that I've used, it just moves around, especially on my nose. Like after a few hours, it just, basically it's off my nose, and I do not really like having to powder my face every few hours. I just want it to be on my face for the entire day, and at night just get it off. And you know, I don't want to like put too much time in it when I already applied everything on my face. I don't want to have to constantly reapply things, other than lipstick of course. But yeah, so I have been trying this out for a few times. It's not my favorite concealer, I will just say that right off the bat. Maybe it's because I'm very dry, my skin is very dry, maybe that's why, but nowhere does it say anything about, you know, the application on dry or oily skin. It just says on the back about the flashback that it gives, or that it doesn't give. So yeah, for the price, it's a really good concealer. It's a really good foundation. It was like $6.50, I'm not, like $6 or $7. For the price, it's really good, but I have just seen so many great reviews of beauty gurus that were just raving about this foundation, just loving it so much, and it was their new, you know, favorite drugstore foundation. So I was at CVS and I was like, oh my god, I really want to try it. And I am really happy that this is like the perfect shade for me, because it just matches my skin tone perfectly. But like I said, it's not my favorite. Alright, so that was it for my little rant slash first impressions slash review on the Photofocus foundation by Wet n Wild. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to my channel down below, and I hopefully will see you on my next video. Bye!